Yo, yo, yo. What up, what up, what up? My betting family. We back with another video here at No Limit Bets. And in today's video, I'm going to be bringing y'all my top 4 picks for Game 2 of the NBA Finals between the Nuggets and the Heat, as the Nuggets look to go up 2-0 in the series, and obviously the Heat look to bounce back and tie the series 1-1 heading back to Miami. But before we get started, as always, if you're new to the channel, please like, comment, and subscribe. It's truly appreciated. We're currently on the road to 2,000 subscribers, and we're less than 820 subscribers away from hitting that mark. So as always, I definitely appreciate all the love and support that you guys have shown thus far. But without further ado, let's go ahead and hop into today's video. I did just want to do a quick recap of the last time we were here, which was for Game 1. And in our 3 picks, we were able to go 2-1. As the 2 that were able to green for us, Jamal Murray was able to hit over his rebounds and assists, and also Bam was able to get over his points. Now, the only one that wasn't able to hit was Max Strus over his points and rebounds. He did good in the rebounding department, had finished with 5 rebounds, but unfortunately he went 0 for 10 from the field, had one of those nights where he just couldn't get one to fall. So it is what it is. But let's go ahead and hop into my top 4 picks for Game 2 of the NBA Finals. Now, to start us off for my first pick, I'm going to be going to the points and assists category, and I'm going to be taking Gabe Vincent over 16.5 points and assists. Now, in Game 1, he did go over this line, ended with 24 points and assists, finishing with 19 points and 5 assists. And including Game 1, he has gone over in 2 out of the 3 games versus Denver this season. Obviously, as I just mentioned, in Game 1, he finished with 24 points and assists. And in the 2 regular season games this year, one game he went over, finished with 19 points and assists. And the other game, which was early in the season, only played 16 minutes. I believe he came off the bench in that game and only finished with 5 points and assists. Now, another important stat with this pick here is that he's been getting an increase in his minutes played. He has averaged 31.6 minutes per game this postseason, and that has increased to 34.8 minutes per game in their last 7 games. So he's able to, he's been getting his minutes and has been able to produce. And in Game 2, I expect him to, pretty much keep up his production with the minutes he has been getting, and get obviously at least 17 points and assists for us. So that's going to be my first pick. Now, for my second pick, I'm going to be going to the PRA category, and I'm going to be taking Jimmy Butler over 39.5 points and rebounds. As you guys could see, over his last 5, he is averaging below this line at 35.6, only hitting the over in 3 out of the last 5 games. Now, in Game 1, as you guys could see, he did have a subpar game, only finishing with 27 points and rebounds. Had one of his worst, offensive games of this postseason, only scoring 13 points. Now, the good thing, he did grab 7 boards and also had 7 assists, so that's good. But offensively, he just didn't show up. Now, the Heat as a team only took 2 free throw attempts. Some of that, you got to give credit to the Denver defense, but it was also Jimmy and the Heat not attacking the rim. And in Game 2, I expect, Jimmy to be in attack mode, getting to the rim where he's pretty much at his best, drawing fouls, getting to the free throw line, and, getting to his mid-range, jumper. Also, in this postseason, Jimmy has responded after having, a low scoring game the way he did in Game 1, averaging 40.6 points, rebounds, and assists, after having a low scoring game. In Game 5 of the Knicks series, he had 19 points. Game 6, he responded with 36 PRA, which is under this line. But in Game 3 of the Boston series, had 16 points, and in Game 4, finished with 43 PRAs. The same goes with that same Boston series in Game 5, where he had 14 points. And Game 6 followed it up with 43 PRA. So I expect Jimmy to, be in attack mode and pretty much show up for the Heat here in Game 2 if they expect him, the Heat to get a win in Game 2. So I'm going to be taking Jimmy Butler over 39.5 PRAs for my second pick. Now, for my third and fourth pick, we're going to be going to the Denver side of things. For my third pick, I am going to be taking an under. I'm going to go to the points prop, and I'm going to be taking the under on Aaron Gordon's 13.5 points. Now, in Game 1, he did have a good game. Obviously went over, scoring 16 points. But the main thing with this one, 12 of those, 16 points all came in the first quarter. And as we saw, the rest of the game, the rest of the 3 quarters, the Heat made adjustments, and he only finished, only scored 4 points in the last 3 quarters. So definitely expect, the Heat here in Game 2 to come out with their adjustments and not let, Gordon get to the rim as easily, and pretty much just protect the rim. Now, also, prior to his previous 2 games that you guys could see where he went over, scoring 22 and 16, prior to those 2 games, he did go under this line in 7 straight, playoff games. So the Denver, they have a lot of, scoring options. Obviously, they have Jamal and Jokic, but if Michael Porter Jr. gets it rolling, that takes away from Eric Gordon. They also have Bruce Brown coming off the bench. So I'm going to be taking his under, here for Game 2, under 13.5 points for my third pick. Now, for my fourth and last pick, I'm going to be going to the free throw mades category, and I'm going to be taking Jamal Murray over 3.5 free throws made. And as you guys could see, over his last 5, he is averaging above this line at 4.2 free throws made, going over in 2 out of 5 games, excuse me. In Game 1, he did go under, only getting to the free throw lines 2 times, but he did make both free throws. But in this postseason, he is averaging above this line at 4 free throws made per game, while averaging 4.3 free throw attempts per game. So Game 2, I definitely expect, Murray to just come out in attack mode like he has been all this postseason. Also expect the Heat to play, a physical defense, which can obviously lead to foul calls and trips to the foul line. So I like Murray to get to the foul line, more than 4 times here tonight. And obviously, I expect him to, make at least 4 free throws. So I'm going to be rocking with Jamal Murray over 3.5 free throws for my fourth and last pick. Now, just to recap, we're going to be taking the over on Gabe Vincent's points and assists, the over on Jimmy Butler's PRA line, the under on Aaron Gordon's 13.5 points, and the over on Jamal Murray's 3.5 free throw made. As always, if you guys agree with any of my plays, please do your own research. Just don't take my word for it. We're going to be placing a $10 entry for the possibility of winning $100. So we're going to go ahead and place that entry. And that's going to be it for today's video, y'all. You guys enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy the game tonight. And we'll be back here for Game 3. Let's get this money.